Hello everyone, thanks for tuning into our channel and learning the education about Texas Freedom CBD. I'm going to go over first topics here is going over the health and wellness of Texas Freedom CBD. We have a lot of different products from the Delta 9 side, Delta 8 side or whatever, but this is going to be mainly focused on health and wellness with chiropractors, all different types of physicians that might use this in the medical office. A lot of first responders, anybody concerned about getting testing, that's getting tested for THC in their system. I'm going to kind of explain the do's and the don'ts, and hopefully this helps everybody to get a better understanding of what the products do and how they work. So let me just jump right in and kind of introduce ourselves just a little bit. We are a Texas manufacturer, hence the name Texas Freedom CBD. We do make everything in-house. The only thing we do not make in-house is our flower, which we have a farm in Oregon. That's where we get our flower. So other than that, we produce everything here. Everything's infused. We do not spray any gummies or any type of products here. Everything is made with the highest quality products. It's really not that much more to buy the highest, most potent products out there, whether it's concentrates or the chemicals we use and cannabinoids and everything else. It's a lot better just to get the top shelf stuff. So that way our product, end result, our customers get a top shelf product. So let me kind of explain the industry and what's going on with health and wellness side of it to maybe help y'all with some sleep, anxiety, pain issues. We help out quite a few people. You can go to our site, texasfreedomcbd.com. Like and share us, please. That always helps. Just look at the reviews. Look at the testimonies. I mean, I'm a big review guy, so whenever I buy a product, I really like to do my research and do some reviews on the products. So go to the site and check it out and look at some of the customer reviews and what we have. I think there's some offers in there if you sign up on the site that you can get some offers as well. But let me just jump right in and start to go from beginning to end, from the gummies and the tinctures all the way to the creams and salves and stuff that we offer. Okay, let's look at the first product here. This is our sleep oil. So whenever somebody says it's a tincture comes in this bottle. So this tincture here is made for a 30-day treatment. It could be 60 if you take half a dropper, but whenever these are usually a 30 ml bottle, so you're usually taking 1 ml per day. You could break it up and take a half, which is a half a dropper each day, and the droppers themselves are marked on them so you could see everything that you're doing. And what you really need to understand about CBD products or any of the products that we sell is everybody's metabolism is different. So everybody metabolizes, whether or not it's an oil or a gummy or a hot cocoa or whatever. Everybody metabolizes different and needs different amounts. So you really have to check yourself and regulate it and say, how do I feel? Am I too tired? Is it working great? Can I just stop at this dose? Do I really need to go to the max dose? So you only know your body, and everybody's different. So, especially on how you metabolize. So let's jump right in on this deal. So a sleep oil, this is a tincture oil. This is to be applied sublingual, which is under the tongue. Let it sit there 30 to 60 seconds to get the best full effects that you can get before you go ahead and drink it with the drink and swallow it down. But leave it under there so it absorbs very quickly underneath the tongue. So our CBD oil, this is a sleep oil that we use CBG, CBN, and CBD. Well, the main deal is these are all this particular oil is THC free, which means we're using an isolate. So we're isolating out the full spectrum of the CBD, which could make you test positive on a full spectrum. So you got to realize you have a broad spectrum and you have a full spectrum. Broad means that we're isolating out some of the cannabinoids in there, mainly the THC, for people that get tested for work or whatever they do, whatever their profession is. But the THC-free products, we do third-party testing. It says none detected on the test. Every single one of our packaging has a QR code on it. You can scan the QR code, you can look up the item, go to that specific COA, which is a certificate of analysis, and that will explain exactly what's in that product. And then if you see ND on there, that's none detected. Or if it says 0%, ND it's Nancy David, none detected. But anyways, that's the sleep oil. This is a THC-free sleep oil. My wife uses this, loves it, and she doesn't drink or do anything. It took me 6 months to convince her to use the products, but now she don't go anywhere without the stuff. So the THC-free oil is a great alternative for people getting tested. They can do that. We also make it now, whether or not it's a tincture oil or a gummy, it's just the delivery. So you got to realize is, do you like having a sweet, sugary gummy? And that's what we have here. Or do you want to have a tincture oil? And we have a natural mint. A lot of people just like the natural because they just don't want to, they'll drink something else with it. They could put it in their coffee, put it in their tea. I would just suggest putting it under your tongue. You're getting the fastest full effects immediately. And, you know, so after you're taking the sleep oil, less than an hour, probably between 30 to 45 minutes, you should start to feel drowsy. So gauge yourself on how you're using this product. A lot of people want to take it at 7, 8 o'clock at night because they go to bed by 9, 10. And the great thing is you wake up non-drowsy and you're good to go. And now this is our sleep gummies. Any of these here that we're using on our sleep gummies are going to be made with an isolate. On the deals, we're going to use a CBD isolate, so it's not the full spectrum CBD. So we're really, if it says a tea-free on it, when it says here, when you can zoom in on this, if it says THC-free on the package at all, that's definitely been tested, non-THC. So that's and this is a good example here. This is an oil. This is for daily maintenance. So you have the sleep products that's going to make you drowsy. You have this daily maintenance, which is joint health. This is going to be deep down. You have arthritis, you know, issues with your hands, you know, and just want to feel better in general. This is a great anti-inflammatory on the CBD oil. And we make it in different strengths. This, I think here, this is a 3000. So you can get a 3000, you can get a 2100, you can get a 15 or 1200. But what I would do is it's what fits you. How are you feeling better on your lifestyle? If you're purchasing a 3000 and you only want to take 1500, then just take half a dropper. It may be a little cost effective on you to buy one that's a higher 3000, and then you just take half of the dropper. So that'll save you a little bit of money, a little tip on that if you're buying that. But you can always buy the dose that you want to and just take a full dropper. Again, this is the tea-free oil right here. So that's a CBD oil, but we're isolating out the THC. Okay, let's skip over here. This is a big hit with a lot of the ladies. They love this. This is a hot cocoa. So we do make this hot cocoa, and this is just a full spectrum CBD, and that's made with nano CBD, so it goes into effect really quick. But realize if it's a full spectrum, if it does not say THC free on there, there's always a possibility. It's a slim possibility, but there's a possibility you could test on doing anything that's full spectrum CBD. Doesn't matter if you buy the products from us or any other person. If it's a full spectrum CBD, there's a chance on doing that. Okay, and then we're going to skip off here. Now we do make this version in a Delta 8 and a Delta 9 also. So if you're looking for stuff that you're not concerned about the testing, you can do the Delta 8 or Delta 9 in this product. And everything that we're doing is state and federal legal. We have all the licensing. We can ship all over the country. Some of the states restrict some of the Delta 8 products, but the majority of them are federally legal. Delta 9, we could ship across the state lines. Unlike marijuana, you cannot cross state lines. So they track it from seed to store, same state, don't cross state lines. So that gives you a little education on the law. The Yummy Gummies here, again, these are the gummies here, full spectrum gummies. Daily Wellness, the same as the oil, so you either can get an oil or a gummy. Okay, let's skip over here. These are the wellness gummies. Okay, this is an interesting product. This gets used quite a bit. This is our pet tincture. The reason that we do the pet tincture and we do a lot of most of these in just natural is because, you know, I have a pet. I have a dog that really doesn't like really picky on the food. So if she's only eating chicken, then why would I make a beef flavor? Because she's not going to try to eat it, or a fish flavor. So on the pet tincture, we usually try to just do natural, non-flavored, and then just pour it on their food. So it's a dropper, the same thing as a human would take underneath their tongue. This is a full spectrum, and it's made with 2 ingredients in it: full spectrum CBD and MCT oil. That's it. There's not a lot, there's no additives. That's your 2 items that's in this product. So we're really restrictive on what we're doing on the pets. And if you notice on the pets, they're going to be a 600 milligram dose. But again, every pet's different. You have different weights on pets, different sizes on pets, how they metabolize it as well. So if you have a 5-pound Yorkie, you might just want to give them a half a dropper, and then kind of dose up to see what helps them out. If the fireworks make them nervous, they got separation anxiety and stuff like that, these are great for the pets. If you have a pit bull that's 80 pounds, I mean, they may get 2 droppers. And so, I mean, you just don't know until what works on your pet. And again, 90% of the people or pets that use this is great. There's 10%, they just don't metabolize anything well. So, I mean, that's going to happen, and that's just what it is. I mean, you have to come up with something different to help you out, because some people just don't metabolize. Okay, and let's go over here. We're going to get on the lotion side of it. If we go over here on the lotion side of this is the first product that we have here is a relief stick. And I'm going to kind of undo this so you can see this. It's almost like it's a stick, almost like a deodorant type feel to it, but that stick you can rub on any place that you're sore: elbows, hands, right in the palms of your hands on the computer and getting all that stuff, knees, bad knees, arthritis, anywhere. Truckers use it a lot. They put it on their elbows and hands because they're constantly driving big trucks. But the relief stick works great. The relief stick, this is 3,000 milligrams of full spectrum CBD. So the whole deal is with this full spectrum CBD, I'll tell you, the good and the bad of people in the CBD industry. The main deal is, if you look at the milligrams. We're not talking about hemp, we're talking about CBD. So there's a big difference between hemp. Hemp has no effects on you. If you want to make a blanket and twine a rope and braid a rope up to tug a truck, then you would get hemp rope. But this here is going to be, it's hemp derived, but the CBD is the active ingredient. So look at the milligrams on this. This is 3,000 milligrams in this 1 ounce bottle. So if you see, I'll tell you the easiest way to tell, and I could walk in and look at any products in any store. If you go in there and you have a 4 ounce bottle of lotion and it says 250 milligrams, that's for the whole jar. So this is 3,000 milligrams for 1 ounce. So if you have 4 ounces, it only has 250 in there. We're about 12 times stronger in this product. So that's really what you pay for, is the quality and the potency that we put into our products. That's what makes them work. 250 milligrams is like you walk by and you brush past some CBD. That's really the effects you're going to get on that type product. A salve. And this is these two are kind of the same products here. This is a 10 for the salve, and it goes really well on cuts, abrasions, and it does really good on healing the skin. So if you have cuts, abrasion, chapped skin stuff, even if you have pain on that stuff here, just minor cuts, nothing major. You don't want to put anything major into a cut, not any of this stuff. But I mean, talk to your physician about that. But other than that, this works good on little bumps and stuff that we get on our skin for bumping into stuff or whatever. You could use this as a chapstick. There's all different uses of the salve. I have a lot of college athletes that use both of these products. They really like these products here. They work really well for recovery. They'll put them on their elbows, whatever's hurting after a game or what have you. They wrap it up and hey man, they're good to go. Okay, next product is our pain. This is our topical pain cream. And so it's a topical cream. It's a 2,400 milligram per this 1.5 ounce jar. It's a body butter, so I don't know if you can see the texture to it. It really is, it don't take much. I mean, it's just a little bit, and it's really like, I don't know how I would explain it. It absorbs, the melt rate's like 85 degrees. So as soon as it hits skin, it's melted into your skin. It absorbs really super fast. This was like one of the first products we come out with, and everybody loved it. So we never discontinued this product. Everybody loved it to this day. They still ask for a ton of that. And then that takes us to our next deal where we developed out more of like a sports, we call it the Blue Extreme. We developed this out for, we have a lot of chiropractor people, a lot of athletes that wanted something that had the hot, the cold to it, that really worked well for deep penetrating. So we developed out the Blue Extreme. Has a lot more carriers in it, and the things that we're doing. This is 2,000 milligrams on the Blue here. The difference between this and this is what a physician would get. We only sell these to physicians. So what they do on this deal is they treat the patient, massage therapists. They buy this a lot. Massage therapists, I just actually talked to a chiropractor and a massage therapist yesterday. They ordered 3 tubs of this, but these are really made for the physicians, professional use, but it's the same product in this. But the deal is, this is just way too much. I mean, they have a ton of clients. That's why I give them a bigger serving of that. But this here is I mean, this lasts, a month to 3-4 months. I mean, it really lasts a long time. Doesn't look like it's a long-lasting deal, but it really goes a long ways. It is a blue in color, kind of a Tiffany blue type color. But it doesn't dye the clothes or anything like that. It absorbs right away into the skin. It's more of a lotion feel. These here were made into our pumps. These are airless pumps here. So if you make sure, this is what you need to understand. When you unscrew that top, make sure it locks. So when you screw it out, lock it in. So you can lock it down, and then you can lock it up. So when it locks up, it engages the pump. And this is an airless pump. So just think of it as like a toothpaste tube. It's coming from here and pushing up. It's pushing up all the way through here. So that pusher comes right here at the bottom and goes all the way to the top. So there's no air in it or whatever. It gets every little bit of that product out of there. So you're not trying to scrape the bottle in the bowl like when mom makes brownies and trying to eat the dough out of there. But anyways, the lotion here is really super good. We try not to waste anything on this product. Go check us. Just make sure you look at the milligrams. Look online. We're really super competitive price, probably way cheaper than most products that are out there. Even when I talked to our physicians, they said they want everybody to be able to afford this. They didn't want it to be kind of a top end, pricing on the product. But other than that, that's a really good product and everybody loves it. So that's been our health and wellness lines. We're going to make another link that y'all could click to that would be more of the recreational side of it. I don't know how to really explain it, but stuff that gets you high. That's the best way I could tell you. And just so y'all understand, I'm going to talk a little bit about the legal for just a second. Okay, in 2018, the federal farm bill passed, and they let anybody that sells CBD products, as long as we stay on our testing below 0.3% of THC in the product, then we could ship it anywhere in the country. It's federally legal. Banks will take our money, and they actually have CBD programs at our banks. We could, of course you want to get it wherever you're getting it at, whether it's a convenience store or doctor's office or wherever you find our products at. We have one retail store that's in our development center. We have that, but other than that, wherever you're buying it at, please go there. You can get it online. We could ship anywhere. So a lot of these products are great. Federal Farm Bill made it legal for us to ship anything below 0.3%. So if you look at our link if you look at some of our other products, which would be some of the Texas Freedom products, vapes and different gummies and maybe some crazy chews or fruit chews or whatever you can get on the other side of the products, maybe the hot cocoa that has the Delta 9 in it. So all of that stuff is made federally legal. We do not ship out anything that's not legal to ship. So anyways, and you don't need a prescription. I've heard people have called up our office, hey, I got my prescription from the doctor. The doctor can advise you on how to do it. We do pain clinics, we do chiropractors, all kinds of physicians. The doctor is advising you on what to get at the office medically because they've done the research or they've watched this video and they kind of understand, or I've been in their office. The main deal is you want to turn around and get the education that's all online that we're going to do on the deal, but realize that if you're going to do some of the other products, they're going to be more about, if they have a Delta 8 or Delta 9 in it, anything that says Delta gets you high. Let me just explain that to you right now. So if it says Delta at all, it will get you high. CBD by itself, full spectrum, no, will not get you high. So that kind of gives it, and there's always been, everybody's getting more mainstream now, but we're trying to explain it to everybody that this is a better option and a healthier option. None of it is addictive, so you can't get addicted to CBD. You can like taking the pain cream because it works, but you're not going to be addicted to it. Nobody can overdose on CBD. So just trying to explain all this stuff, and again, we're not making any medical claims. We're just saying if you have some of these issues and ailments or whatever, try the products. If it works for you, fantastic, keep buying it. If it doesn't work for you, keep looking. So I mean, and it's tough to get one fit all solution for everybody, but we have quite a few customers that it works really well. Thank y'all for watching.